Hi, everybody. Yeah, this is Lawrence Chan here. Just want to share with you my testimony, my journey in life weight. Before that, I want to add that this is not a medical claim. Okay. Especially now we are talking about cancer. We cannot make any medical claims. Okay. Life weight may be a medical device and it's a class 1, so we are not allowed to make any medical claims. Okay, just understand that you still need to consult your doctor. Okay, back in August 2020, that's about more than 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with UTI, urinary tract infection. So during that time, I was very difficult to control my urine. The minute I need to go, I just need to go. I cannot hold and everything. So it's a lot of inconvenience. And when I went to my GP, he told me it's very unusual because usually UTI is the female gets it. Usually the male don't get it. So it was a bit unusual, he said. So he gave me some antibiotics and somehow it went away, fortunately. And then, however, in December, about 3 months later, more than 3 months later, 2020, the UTI came back again. Okay, so I was wondering how come they come back again. Then I went back to the same GP, and this time he says something is serious because if I get it twice, he needs to send me to the urologist. So he gave me a slip to see the urologist in Changi, and the doctor checked me and he gave me many tests. Okay, one of the tests was a digital rectal examination. Also gave me a ultrasound test. Okay, and also did the long machine, what you call that, a CT scan. So he did a CT scan on me also, and also a PSA test. So with all these tests, he diagnosed and told me that I have prostate cancer. When I heard that I had prostate cancer, I was like actually really blurred and devastated because being in a health arena, I always tell people in Singapore, 1 in 3 person is gonna get cancer, right? So happens to be I'm that 3 or that 1, so to speak. So it's pretty scary. And so I asked the doctor, so okay, so what are you gonna do next? What's the treatment for this prostate cancer? He said, first I need to see stage what cancer are you in. We need to go for a biopsy. Okay, and when I heard biopsy only, I was like, oh my God, biopsy, because I heard a few friends also, right, on biopsy, when they were to go and dig the prostate out, they actually peed blood for I think more than 2 weeks, and it's very painful after that. So the word biopsy sounds very mild to you all, right? But actually it's can be pretty serious. So nonetheless, I said, then what next? Then he says, after finding out stage 1 cancer, we're going to have this MRI. MRI is more accurate than CT scan, so it can tell you exactly where the cancer is. So, okay, I said, then after that, then he said, after that, we do radiotherapy, we'll kill the cancer. So, as some of you may know that doing a radiotherapy is going to kill the cancer as well as kill all the good cells around, right? So it has a lot of side effects. Neither would I want to do chemo. He said if need to, you may need to do chemo. So I somehow just went blank and I said, no, not. I think I want to think about it. So what he did is gave me a 3-month appointment. He said anytime you are ready, do come back. Okay. So during that 3 months, I spoke with James and Janet, spoke to my family also, and we didn't really know what to do next. We consult a lot of people, somehow we came to a conclusion that maybe it's good that I reverse some of my diet, right? I used to love, I love meat and all that. I don't take vegetables. So maybe that's what got me. And so I did a lot of juicing on raw vegetables, kale and all that. Also did a lot of health products also, actually. So within the 3 months that I did, I spent maybe, I think I was selling them close to $2,000 every month. And somehow when I went back on the 3rd month, the cancer markers went down and I was pretty happy with it. The doctor wasn't really impressed. He said he still need to go for the test and treatment. Somehow I said no, since it's working. And he gave me another appointment 3 months later. So happily, I continued my self treatment. And on the 6th month, maybe the 3rd month after the 2nd appointment, I went back and the cancer marker went up, to my horror. Okay, so that means what I did somehow didn't quite work, right? So I was at loss, and that's the time when we thought life is gonna end soon. So we become very religious. So I actually prayed to God and asked Him to find me a solution, and that if He cannot find me a solution, I asked Him to take me home as soon as possible, because I also didn't want to be a burden to my family, be health or financially. But God is great, right? God somehow introduced me to Janet, this gentleman from Hong Kong. He introduced me to LifeWave, right? Introduced her to LifeWave, and she asked at the same time when James was having this vertigo, he asked us to, why don't give LifeWave patches a try, X39. And somehow, knowing that there's not much choices left, I agreed to it. Okay, then we started patching. So I started patching. That time we didn't know much about the product. I only patched the X39, okay, at the back of my neck, and also the glutathione, which is the master and antioxidant patch. Okay, so with only these 2 patch, I put it just behind my neck. Both patch I put behind my neck, because when I put glutathione in my belly button, it was tremendously itchy, because I have a eczema-based kind of skin. So with that, 6 months later, because I told the doctor that I didn't want to go for the procedure, right? So he gave me another appointment 6 months later. So I was on the patches, okay, glutathione and X39 for 6 months before I went back and checked. And that was, I think it was in, the review was in April of 2022. Okay. So with that, I went there, and then he said, oh, your readings are good. I'm going to discharge you. So I was pretty shocked, in the sense that I like to hear what I hear, but to tell me that he's going to discharge me gave me a sense of also fear and happiness at the same time. So I said, why don't you give me another 3 months appointment later, then let me find out whether it's really I'm really free, right? But he said, no need lah. The results is very good, so you don't need. And he wasn't really going to entertain me. Maybe partly because I keep on rejecting him, and there are a lot of people with cancer outside the office, right? So he quickly pushed me away, and he gave me an appointment 1 year later. Okay, and happy to report to you that 1 year later, which was just April a few months ago, I went and checked and still confirmed that I am cancer free.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm so happy. And I thank God, and I told God that I would share to as many people as I can. And with that, not only did this prostate cancer go away, I also found that in this 22 months, okay, about almost 2 years already, I find little things happening to me, which is really, I've never been so healthy before, actually. Although I'm 65 this year, okay, and things like my fingernails, right? become very strong. Okay, I did joke with people that actually my old finger nail cutter, right, actually broke when I started cutting it. Yeah. So, and another thing is that okay, I also after when they launched the X49, I also added X49 later on after the 6 month actually. Okay. And I also noticed my hair also grew very fast, very long, which a lot of my friends, James and all, say, yeah, every time I keep seeing your hair grow so fast. Okay. So hair also grow very, very fast, has a little bit of black turning up, not a lot, not as much as James. Okay. And the other thing is, okay, also the hair also doesn't drop very much, right? When you wash your hair, nothing much goes to the gutter. Previously, it was a lot of hair in the gutter where I had to take and remove it. And also floaters, eye floaters. Okay, I used to, when I see the sunlight very bright, right, I used to always see floaters floating around. Nowadays, I don't see any more floaters already. Okay, and last but not the least, which I'm most happy is that when now I can go to the toilet smoothly. Okay. I think Jinlong recently did the MBA. He said very important to go to toilet every morning, right? Now I can do it very smoothly, and I'm so happy. And okay, and those days at nights, right, I used to wake up about maybe 3-4 times to go to the toilet to pee. Now I don't even have to wake up. I will sleep right through. And when I wake up, I don't go to the toilet straight. I can just lie in bed, rest a while. Okay. I feel like when I'm ready to go out, I'll wake up, then I can go to the toilet. So it's I think for a lot of people my age, right? You all know how it feels to wake up in the night 3-4 times, right, to go to the toilet. Yeah. Okay, that is my sharing. Thank you, everybody.
Wow.